Hey guys, this video is about the power of now. So successful people are really able to harness the present moment and not carry the past. You might have realized in your own life that a lot of unhappiness, a lot of suffering, a lot of depression, resentment, judgment, blame is born out of some story, just some story about the past, and you carry it with you. The thing is, it's always now. It's always been now. You were born in a now. You will die in a now. It's always now. That's all there is. That's all that exists. And if you're going to carry any part of the past, make sure that you carry the teaching. You carry the diamond. Then it's wisdom. It's strength. It doesn't, burden you. It doesn't drag you down. It actually propels you into your future. So when we carry the past without a teaching, we continue to turn on limited emotions. Okay, all those limited emotions like judgment and resentment and blame, that's chemistry in the body. For you to turn on that feeling, you've got to turn on that chemistry. And it's thick. It's like, the law is it takes energy to create chemistry. If you're going to move into that reactive state, if you're going to move into fight or flight, if you're going to turn on the hormones of stress, it takes energy. You've got to pull from your resources, pull from the field to convert energy into chemistry to feel that feeling. So don't be changing your chemistry for anything unless you're going to change your chemistry in love, compassion, creation, gratitude, these elevated emotions that allow you to step into your power. And when you grab the diamond out of your past, that's exactly what you're able to do. When you have the teaching and the wisdom, you're not carrying this truckload of past around with you. You're not dragging this anvil throughout your life. Okay, so the sticky part is that when we can't see the value immediately, or the emotional charge is so strong, and we then form an identity out of the story of, look what you did to me, look what this person did to me. And then we run around and try and feed our need. We try and get attention, trying to get love by telling that story. This is unconscious, spiritually speaking. Then when you formed an identity out of that story, and you might have lived with it for quite some time, it becomes extremely hard to let it go, to drop it, to just drop that weight of the past. But if it is to be, it's up to you and me. So only you can do it. The funny thing is, we often blame and judge other people. And then the weirdest thing is, if you get that apology from that person or those people about that event that took place 7 years ago, the addiction we have to that limited chemistry of thinking those thoughts to trigger those feelings and those emotions, those feelings then trigger another thought equal to the feeling, that addictive cycle of thinking and feeling is often so hardwired biologically and neurologically in our body that even once we get the apology, we still stay in that stuck survival state. We still remain addicted to that suffering. And you see this with people with drawn out, long-standing court cases and, all that sort of stuff where, they drag it out for years and years and years because it's an eye for an eye and I'm going to get it, And then they get it and they just keep suffering. Those limited emotions sit on the exact same receptor site in your body as heroin, any other drug. So if you can get addicted to a drug, then you can get addicted to suffering. You can get addicted to carrying the past. And as I said, if you're going to carry the past in any way, carry the teaching, okay? Sift for the gift. It's up to you. You've got to ask yourself these questions like, how could this event have made me stronger? How could it have made me more resourceful? How did it teach me about digging deep? What do I have in my life now that I could not have had without that event? How has this made me stronger, wiser, more understanding, a better communicator? Whatever. It's up to you. You've got to go diving for it. So that's today's video. Remember, when you carry the past unconsciously and use it as a way of getting attention, it becomes a lead weight and you drag other people down. You drag yourself down and you continually turn your energy, your resources into chemistry, into matter over and over again, over and over again. And you are literally reliving your past in this now, in this perfect moment where you could be creating a new life. But that addiction to the past, that addiction to the suffering is so strong. And the identity that we have with the story is so strong that we choose, unconsciously, we choose to not let it go, to not just drop it. So today's video, I want you to have a bit of a honest look at yourself. What stories are you carrying? What past are you carrying? How many anvils have you got in the back pocket? And what good does it serve? How many people is it dragging down around you? And then step up and turn that pain into presence, turn that past into gold, turn suffering into wisdom like the alchemist. It's completely within your grasp to do this. And the great people in this world, that's what they've done. Their past is their power. Their past is their teacher, and they would never give it back. No matter how much pain and suffering they went through, they would never give back that past because they've got the diamond. They've got the gift. Okay, you sift for the gift. So that's it, guys. If you want more information about the live events that I'm now running through Limitless Initiatives, my new company, head to damienhorton.com/workshops. If you want to read my book and how I turned my past into gold and healed my brain and body, you can head to damienhorton.com/books. And the new book's called Limitless, Reconnecting with the Infinite Power Within. It takes you through step by step how I turned a near-death experience and severe depression, severe addiction, self-worth issues, self-hate, into gold, into the greatest thing that ever happened to me, into something that I would never give back. I would never change any event that's ever happened to me in my entire life. And that's the level of freedom and strength that you can have as well in your life. So, as always, sending you light and sending you love. Peace.